Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Mead High School, where the Mavericks are set to host the Summit Tigers in a non-league matchup. Mead comes in at 6-3 overall, and Summit is 7-4. Mead looking to get back to their winning ways after 3 straight defeats. This is the first of 4 Mavs boys games this week, so it'll be a busy week, and the regular season will conclude on Saturday. And we are set to announce the lineups here back inside Mead High School once again. The 7-4 Summit Tigers on the road against your Mead Mavericks. It looks like Marcus Santiago will remain in the starting lineup tonight. Remember, last game Friday night was his first career start, and he replaced Corby Teku, who had started all season long. So for the Mavericks, it'll be Basson, Knudsen, Santiago, Tenori, and Shires. Tonight's game on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee, a hometown favorite serving up delicious food and drinks across 29 locations, with a variety of options including specialty coffee, Red Bull infusions, and a signature kids-own menu. There is something for everyone to enjoy. Ziggy's looks forward to opening its new headquarters featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. And a quick message from CHASA. Educational athletics sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. That message brought to you by CHASA. And on the other side, starters for the Summit Tigers tonight: Tyler Nakos, Hector Diaz, Kobe Courtwright, Cameron Califf, and Nazari Poliuk. And our other sponsors, in addition to Ziggy's Coffee, bringing you tonight's game: Northern Colorado Pools, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. And we are set to go with this first quarter presented by Northern Colorado Pools. Shires, Courtwright, center court to jump it up. And Shires, for the first time all season, I believe, has lost the tip. Diaz brings it across for the Tigers. Drive, layup blocked, out of bounds by Shires. Possession stays with the Tigers. Baseline underneath Diaz to trigger. Left wing three, in and out. Missed by Nakos. And the Mavs look to score on their first offensive possession. 35 seconds gone by here, first quarter. And a reach-in foul on Kobe Courtright. That'll be his first, team first. And baseline underneath to the Mavs. Shires attacks. Layup is good. And the Mavs lead 2-0. Diaz stripped away by Knudsen. Knudsen all the way to the rim. Layup is good. Nice start defensively for Mead. They lead 4-0. And it looks like we're going to have an offensive foul against Summit. See who this goes against. Oh, it's Tyler Nakos. His first, team second. And with 6:44 remaining in the first quarter, Mavs with a 4-point lead and possession. Nice play design. Dunk no good, but a foul underneath on Shires will send him to the line for two. It's going to go against Courtright. That'll be his second already, team third, and I imagine Courtright is coming to the sideline in between these free throws. Shires' first free throw on the way, no good, off the right side of the iron. And checking in to replace the aforementioned Courtright will be Andrew Duxbury, the 6'2 senior. And Shire swishes the second. Mead leaves 5-0, 90 seconds into the first quarter. Drive, bump, no call, and the Mavs go the other way. Look inside to Shires, pass too low at his feet, and it'll be a held ball. Possession arrow says Mavs basketball. Exactly 2 minutes gone by. Lob inside to Bassin, layup good. Assist by Knudsen. 7-0 early in this one. Drive, layup, no good again at the rim. And Shires is down holding his knee, and this does not look good. JP Shires clutching his knee, face is in anguish. And the trainer and Coach Darren Reese quickly onto the floor. You hope that he just bumped knees, but of course it is much too soon to speculate. Timeout on the floor, 5:36 remaining in the first quarter. Mead 7, Summit 0. And Shires limping to the bench. Once again, you hope he just bumps knees, nothing structural. But Jason Pelzel is going to replace him. And the trainer has walked back to her seat, so maybe that is a good indication. And action has resumed. Knudsen handoff to Bassin. Underneath Tenori, layup good. And that is already 4 Mavs in the scoring column. Less than 3 minutes into this one. And another turnover by Summit will give the basketball back to Mead. Santiago, drive, kick, Newton, right wing three, open, short, tipped away and cleared by Summit. But an immediate steal by Tenori, lob underneath, pass to Pelzel, layup too strong. Offensive rebound, put back good for Will Tenori. Mavs have started very quickly, 11-0 over 3 minutes into this one. Second straight game they've held an opponent scoreless for the opening 3 minutes. Bad pass, picked off Pelzel. Cross court, Bassin, left corner, three on the way. No good. Rebound, Duxbury. Drive, floater. And Pelzel takes the charge, got solid positioning, and took the charge. 4:21 remaining, first quarter. Fouls on Duxbury, his first, already the team fourth against Summit. Santiago finds Newton, wide open top of the key, three, splash. And he has 5, lead 14-0. Defense continues to be very sound, and a traveling violation called against Summit. That was called against Tyler Nakos, and with 3:40 remaining in the first quarter, we have a timeout on the floor. Mead 14, Summit 0, and so we'll take this opportunity to thank our first quarter sponsor, Northern Colorado Pools. Northern Colorado Pools is a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northerncoloradopools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. Very strong effort on both ends of the floor to begin this one for Mead. Offense hasn't been quite firing lately, so this is very encouraging to see. 14 points on the board, and J.P. Shires back into the game is even more encouraging. Shires feeds Bassin. Bassin, tough fall away off the glass, gives Mead a 16-0 advantage. 3:22 remaining in the first quarter. Backdoor cut, picked off, poked away by Teku. Bastin running, driving, and a travel as he switched pivot feet with 3:01 to play here in the opening quarter. Nakos is going to get a breather. Diaz back into the game for Summit. Decent look, left corner is short. And Summit remains scoreless, and checking into the game for the first time, Bantasila replacing Nazari Poliuk. Knudsen, one dribble, step back three. That's good. Second splash from beyond the arc this quarter, and as I say, rule number 1, don't leave number 2. (19-0). 2:15 to go, first quarter. Drive, cut off, spin move, turnaround jump shot in and out. Shire's down with the rebound, and Knudsen brings it across. He's freed up. Kick, Basson, right wing, deep three is short and out of bounds with 1:51 to play. And Nathan Hoffman checks into the game for Nick Basson. Very impressive first quarter for Mead on both ends of the floor once again. Free throw line jumper, too strong. Offensive rebound to Summit, and they'll have another crack at it. Reset to Diaz, top of the key, screen and roll. Switched on to Pelzel. Steal, Knudsen. Knudsen all the way to the rim. Layup is good. And he has 10 first quarter points for the second straight game. 21-0 in 7 minutes. Another steal. This time Hoffman comes up with it. Hoffman layup is good. And it's 23-0, 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Pull up, free throw line, short. Rebound Teku with 25 seconds to play. Kick ahead Hoffman. Hoffman layup at the rim is good. Hoffman into the game and has converted a quick 4 points. And Mead looking to finish this first quarter with a shutout. Can they do it? 5 seconds to go. Deep NBA range three at the buzzer, off the heel, and that is one of the most impressive defensive first quarters I have seen in Colorado boys basketball. 25-0. Scoring recap: Knudsen 10, Basson 4, Hoffman 4, Shires 3, and Tenori 4. And really well balanced scoring effort. Only starter not in the scoring column yet, Santiago, but nice contribution off the bench from Nathan Hoffman. Once again, a very critical week, not only for Mead, but for all the boys basketball teams around the state, but especially for Mead. 4 games in 6 days as they come off 3 consecutive losses. They've slipped to 6th in the RPI, but have an opportunity this week to improve upon that. And we are set to begin the second quarter. Summit possession down 25-0. Double team, pass nearly picked off, but Summit retains possession. Kick to Sela. Cross court, left wing three on the way, too strong, and rebound to Santiago. Santiago looked like he had an open lane to just finish it himself, but he threw the unselfish pass and it was stripped away, but Santiago comes up with a steal of his own. Open look, left corner, Nathan Hoffman, too strong. Offensive rebound, Matt Murphy, wide open, Santiago, too strong as well. Rebound to Popoff. And Summit gets into the scoring column for the first time tonight. Tyler Nakos with a nice drive, 25-2, 6:42, second quarter. Hoffman too strong. Offensive rebound, Murphy. And then he loses it. For the Tigers, Courtright and his 2 fouls back into the game, replacing Ephraim Overstreet. Baseline underneath, ball still with Mead. Hoffman to trigger, and he gets it into Tech U. Ball nearly stolen, and then it is stolen. Courtright going the other way. Blocking foul will send him to the line. Actually, it was Nakos, excuse me, not Courtright. Foul's going to go against Murphy, his first. And with 6:12 to play in the first half, Nakos to the line for 2. First free throw short. And Nick Basson back into the game for the Mavericks, replacing Tech U. Nakos gets the second free throw to fall, and he's got all 3 points for Summit. As Basson loses his footing and is called for a traveling violation. Nakos dribbles it off of his knee, loses it out of bounds, and with 5:55 to go, ball back to the Mavericks. Knudsen checks back into the game, replacing Hoffman. 5 on the floor for the Mavs. Knudsen, Basson, Santiago, Murphy, and Tenori. Tenori finds Knudsen, deep 3. Misfire to the left. Scramble for the rebound. And a timeout, Summit, with 5:33 to play. 25-3 your score, 32nd timeout. And just a really strong performance thus far, all around for Mead. And the teams are just about set to make their way back onto the floor. And Summit really has got to get something going offensively. No changes on the Mead side. And for Summit on the floor, Diaz, Sela, Nakos, Courtright, and Poliuk. Cross-court pass to Courtright. And then a steal by Basson. Getting chased from behind, blocked from behind by Courtright. And that'll be his 3rd foul, as the official says it was not blocked cleanly. And I assume that'll send Courtright to the bench for the remainder of the half, as 2 Tigers are at the scorer's table set to check in. Basson to the line. And friendly roll on the first. He's got 5. Popoff and Caliph back into the game for Summit. Sela and Courtright take a seat. No good on the second free throw, came up short for Bassin. 26-3, 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Nakos, double clutch, nice move at the rim. He scores and has all 5 points in the first half as Santiago splashes home a 3, and he is now the 6th Maverick in the scoring column, and all 5 starters have scored. 3 off to the right, rebound to Nori, and the Mavs looking to run. Knutson fires it ahead to Santiago. Santiago, same place, 3, too strong. Rebound Bassin. Knutson drive, hit, and he'll go to the line for 2 with 4:17 to play. First free throw, no good for Knutson. He's a game high 10, 2 threes already in this first half. Second free throw on the way. Short, nice roll, and he's up to 11. Lead 30-5. Diaz loses it, ball hits the line, and it'll be turned over back to Mead. Outstanding defense continues. Shires to Knudsen, to Bassin, left wing 3, off the right side of the iron, and Summit the other way. Bassin forces a turnover for Mead, and we've got a timeout on the floor. And so we will take a look at the new coaches poll that came out this morning. And interestingly, Mead stayed in the top 5 after 3 straight losses. You can see here Windsor, they got 17 first place votes. They're 9-1, number 1 team in the state. They beat Mead. Longmont, number 2, they also defeated Mead. Pueblo Central at 3, Montrose undefeated at 4, and Mead 6-3, but stays in the top 5. Interestingly, Montrose undefeated. Steamboat Springs also undefeated. But there's a little bit of disconnect, as we say year after year, between how to view those teams versus the teams that play on the Front Range, and tonight is probably a prime example. Summit comes in at 7-4, a respectable record, but we don't know the competition in those mountain schools, and as you can see, they come over here with a respectable record of 7-4, playing a 6-3 Mead team, and it does not look like these two teams are very close to equal. Bassin blows a layup. Shires offensive rebound stripped away. Nakos misses at the rim, ahead to Shires. Back to Knudsen. Kick Santiago, right wing 3. No good. And Summit clears the rebound. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Diaz to Nakos. Underneath, tough shot, no good for Duxbury, and Tenori down with it. Pull up 3, Knudsen is short, and with 2.5 to go, Summit looking to get something done offensively. Nakos all the way to the rim, blocked by Shires. Santiago, full court bounce pass to Knudsen, layup too strong. And he's looking to steal from behind, but Diaz gets rid of it. And an airballed three for Nakos. Cross-court pass, Bassin, right wing three. Short, rebound to Nori. And he's making quite the impact on the offensive glass tonight. He's got 6, lead is 32-5. Timeout Summit, 1:53 to play in the opening half. And it has been a well-rounded effort in the first 14 minutes and change for the Mavs. The 32 points on the scoreboard for your Mavericks come via 11 from Elijah Knudsen, 5 from Nick Bassin, 4 from Nathan Hoffman, 6 from Will Tenori, 3 from Santiago, and 3 from Shires. Summit ball, 1:45 to go in the second quarter. And the solid defense continues for Mead. Swarming the ball, they get a steal. Knudsen out with it. Knudsen stripped away and off his fingertips out of bounds with 1:28 to play. Drive, pump fake, bump, no call again underneath. And Mead out with it. Knudsen kicks. Shires with it on the low block. One dribble. Forces one up. And a travel on the offensive rebound by Jason Pelzel. 45 seconds to play. 32-5. Your score. Just an outstanding first half on both ends of the floor for the Mavs. And a slap on the wrist, says the official. It'll be the first foul on Knudsen, only the second team foul. Sideline out of bounds to Summit. Deep three, too strong. Offensive rebound, fought for. And a travel called against Summit. 23.4 seconds remaining. And Newton will methodically walk it up the court for this final possession. Bastin now down to 8 seconds. Gets to the rim, layup too strong, tip in, Shires no good, rebound put back at the buzzer is good for JP Shires. He's got 5. Halftime score 34-5. And you could not have asked for a much more well-rounded performance for Mead in this first half. We will step aside for a halftime break and be back with third quarter action in roughly 10 minutes.
There's a misconception that the reason kids take part in high school sports is to earn college scholarships. In reality, students say the primary reason they play school sports is to have fun, and the percentage of those players who receive college scholarships is less than 5%. But what comes from the opportunity to compete has a lifetime staying power and is more valuable than a scholarship. Today's student participants are the leaders of tomorrow. Support your local school activities program. Support CHSA. The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSA.
And welcome back inside Mead High School, where we are just about set for third quarter action. Very impressive first quarter by the Mavs, 25-0 out of the gates. Second quarter was a little closer, 9-5. But all in all, an impressive performance for the Mavericks, led by Elijah Knutson's 11 points. Incidentally, Tyler Nakos had all 5 points for Summit, so no other players have scored besides Nakos for Summit, and we are set for third quarter action. It'll be Summit ball. Third quarter action presented by Graybow Roofing. Diaz crossover fake, layup, good. Nice move by Diaz, and he becomes just the second Summit player to score tonight. Two-man game. Basson pull-up is good off the feed from J.P. Shires. Basson having a nice night. He's got 7. Score is 36-7. Backdoor cut, fumbled away, but it'll stay with Summit. Diaz, actually, Nakos will throw it in. Tough fall away shot by Poliuk. Short, held ball. Mead ball, says the possession arrow. 6:57 here in the third quarter. Knutson across for Mead. Flips to Basson. Play underneath, dunk for Shires. That one brought to you by Graybow Roofing, and the bench loving it. Shires has 7. Trap out on the perimeter, stolen by Knutson. Left-hand layup at the rim is good. He's got a game-high 13. 40-7 is your score. Poliuk, another tough fadeaway jump shot. Rebound, Santiago. Pass ahead to Knutson. Back to Knutson, right corner 3. Too strong. Rebound to Nakos. Pass stolen by Shires. Up ahead, Santiago. Spin move. And too strong. Summit out with it the other way. Kick, corner, 3 on the way. Splashed home by Cameron Califf. So after just one Summit player scored all first half, 2 others have joined him here early third quarter. Pass too low by Knutson off the feet of Tenori. Back to Summit. Look inside to court right. And the reset up top with Califf. Nakos drive, layup, and 2 shots for Tyler Nakos. Foul's going to go against Basson. 4:41 to play. 40-10 your score. Nico spins out the first, and into the game for the Mavericks, Nathan Hoffman replacing Nick Basson. Diaz comes off for Summit, replaced by Ian Connors. And Nakos gets the second free throw to go. He's got a team high 6, and he will get a breather, replaced by Banta Sila. Kick to an open Santiago, right corner 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Santiago with 6. Both from beyond the arc. 2 threes tonight for Santiago, and a carrying violation called against Connors. 4:20 to play, third quarter, 43-11. Knutson drive, kick, Hoffman open, short, rebound Sila, and then stolen from behind by Santiago, and we've got a whistle. And they call a push on Hoffman, so the ball will stay with Summit. 3:59 to play, third quarter. Administrative timeout on the floor. And so we'll tell you about our third quarter sponsor, Graybo Roofing. Graybo Roofing started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served our close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives our growth as a company. We believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price we quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit our website at graybow.roofing.com or call us at 303-684-9815. As always, this entire presentation of Mavs basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee. Stop by Ziggy's to experience the best part of your day. Near steal for Knutson. As play resumes, Connors, pull-up jumper, spins out, tip no good, and Summit will retain possession. Connors to throw it in, baseline underneath. Backdoor cut, bobbled, Connors, and a bump on Knutson. It'll be his second, team third, and Connors to do it again, a baseline underneath. Tough shot, no good. Rebound fought for. And it'll be off Nathan Hoffman and stay on this end once again with Summit. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Poliuk behind the back, stripped by Santiago, nice play. Tenori out with it, and Knutson brings it across. Inside to Shires. One-on-one, backdoor cut to Knutson. Little floater, no good. He's frustrated with himself on that one. And a hold against Hoffman as he harassed the ball handler for Summit. It's already the fourth team foul. And we'll have a couple substitutions for Mead. Santiago and Tenori to the bench. Pelzel and Teku into the game for Mead. And on the Summit side, Nakos Diaz back into the game, replacing Connors and Sila. Diaz cut off, finds Nakos corner, 3, too strong. And ball deflected out of bounds to the Mavericks. 2:40 to play. Bassin replaces Knudsen. And Bassin brings the ball up the floor for Mead. Shire's aggressive drive. Shot spins out, rebound, left-hand layup, no good. Another rebound, Shires. Layup is blocked. Nice battle underneath by Shires, and eventually he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And as is the second. Shires with 9. 45-11 your score. And the ball poked out of bounds underneath. Will stay with Summit. Diaz cut off by Hoffman, and then the return pass back to Diaz for the reset top of the key. Nako's spin move, finds Overstreet. Overstreet tries to use the glass, no good, gets his own rebound. And pass underneath to Nakos, nearly stolen. Diaz 3 left wing, too strong, rebound Shires. 90 seconds to play in the third quarter, 45-11 as Bastin brings it across for Mead. Hoffman, opposite corner, Bastin open 3, no good, rebound Hoffman. Ball blocked, but Mead retains possession. Lob underneath Shires, dunk. And a little taunt for good measure as he thought he was hit on the dunk, but a powerful finish through contact nonetheless, and he's into double figures with 11, having his best game in a couple weeks. Timeout Summit, 45.4 seconds remaining. Really nice third quarter here for Shires. Scoring recap one more time. For Mead, Knudsen leads all scorers in this game with 13. Shires now has 11. Bassin 7, Santiago 6. Hoffman 4, Tenori 6. On the other side, Nakos leads Summit with 6. Caliph has 3, and Diaz with the other 2 for Summit. And the team's back onto the floor now for the final 45 seconds of the third quarter. Summit ball at half court. And they get it into Nakos. Nakos stripped. Scramble on the floor. Pelzel and Nakos tied up. Possession arrow says keep it with Summit. 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Diaz to toss it in, baseline underneath. And I think the officials here are discussing the clock. The clock has to start, but it didn't. So we'll see if they decide to leave it alone or take a few ticks off. And the official makes his way to the scorer's table. And now Coach Reese wants an explanation as they flip the possession arrow back to Summit, and Reese seems to be fine with the official's explanation. So we'll resume play. Diaz to throw it in, and gets it in. Ball poked away, nearly stolen. Nakos corner three, too strong, rebound Pelzel. 19 seconds to go here, third quarter. And he throws it right back to Summit. All the way to the rim, layup is good for Marcus Popoff, 47-13. 5 seconds to go. Hoffman across, finds Pelzel, drive, and he turns it over as time expires. So at the end of three, Mead 47, Summit 13. Interestingly, Mead exploded for 25 points in the first quarter, if you recall. Offense been a little hit or miss in the 2 quarters since, as they've only combined for 22 points across the second and third quarters combined. But well in control of this one as they look to get this week started in winning fashion. Wednesday, they've scheduled a makeup game. Remember, this is a makeup game. They lost a game with Fruita Monument. This one replaced that one. They also lost a game that was originally scheduled for tomorrow against Mead. So they scheduled Riverdale Ridge Wednesday. They'll play Severance Thursday, and they'll complete the regular season Saturday against Northridge. Summit ball, and they have it in to begin the fourth and final frame. Nice hands by Tech U, deflected away. And then a bad pass stolen by Hoffman. He's going right to the rim. Layup blocked, but he'll go to the line for two. Limited minutes off the bench tonight for Hoffman as usual, but he has been impactful with his minutes. He's got 4 points and a number of steals. And 18 seconds into this fourth quarter, he'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Swishes the first. And rims out the second. Rebound. Callis. 48-13, 35-point lead for the home team. Near steal there for Basson. The active hands have been in full effect all evening for Mead. Nice play, backdoor cut, Diaz, layup is good. Really the first time we've seen solid execution on a set for Summit all night as Tenori blows the layup on the other end. Be a foul on the perimeter called against Hoffman. Baseline underneath to Summit. Third foul on Hoffman. Fifth team foul of the second half. And a 5-second violation forced by the Mavs. Minute and a half in to this fourth quarter. Hoffman lines up a right corner three. It's short. Saves to Bassin. And Bassin will reset top of the key. No one picks him up. Three-pointer on the way. And that one falls home. Nick Bassin, the third Maverick, into double figures tonight. He's got 10. Nice cut. Shot no good. Offensive rebound to Diaz. Drive, kick, Diaz, right corner three on the way. That's good. And Hector Diaz has a team-high 7 points. 51-18, 5.5 to play in regulation. As Mead steps on the sideline, ball back to Summit. Couple subs for the Tigers. Sela and Connors back into the game. Nakos and Popoff will take a seat. Sela left wing working on Tenori. And then he fires one back court. Turnover. Summit. As Santiago and Pels will check in, replacing Tenori and Bassin. Five on the floor for Mead. Murphy, Hoffman, Santiago, Pelzel, and Teku. Matt Murphy looking to get in the scoring column, working his way down underneath. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound, Pelzel. And the reset to Hoffman, top of the key. Murphy finds a wide open Teku. Passes up the shot. Nice ball movement. Ball ends up with Matt Murphy, and he'll go to the line for two as he's fouled from behind on the layup attempt. Nice unselfish possession for the Mavericks. And an administrative timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout, and that'll give us an opportunity to thank our fourth quarter sponsor, Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive with over 700 transactions since 2002. We know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit them online at jasonandtaraboston.com. And now Murphy to the line for two, looking to become the seventh Mav in the scoring column tonight. And he does, as the first free throw falls. knocks down a pair. Lead 53 to 18. 3:40 to play. Diaz with a beautiful move. Left-hand finish and the foul. We didn't see much from him in the first half, but he's got all 9 points here in the second half. And he's flashed a little bit of an ability to finish around the rim. And now he is the lone Summit Tiger in double figures with 10. He's got 10 of the 21. Pelzel fires one cross court to Teku. Teku drive. Teku blocks from behind. Offensive rebound, Hoffman. And back to Teku, top of the key. He'll drive again. It's cut off. And now Hoffman all the way to the rim. Fancy layup and a beautiful acrobatic finish by Nathan Hoffman. He's got 7. 55-21 your score. And once again, just to reiterate, Nathan Hoffman has made quite an impact in his minutes here tonight. Steal, Teku loses it, had a breakaway layup, but fires one across to Hoffman. He misses, rebound and put back for Marcus Santiago. And he's got 8. Would have been nice to see Teku become the 8th Mav in the scoring column tonight, as Diaz too strong on a layup attempt, as we are down to 2 minutes remaining. Connors and Overstreet into the game for these final couple minutes. Sela and Diaz appear as though their nights are finished. Pelzel, drop off to Murphy. Murphy's shot is blocked. And Teku with a nice hustle saves it. Possession underneath for Mead. Teku, layup good. And as I mentioned, he's now the 8th Mav into the scoring column. Only Mav who has not scored tonight is Pelzel. Maybe he can do something here in the final 65 seconds. Take away Matt Murphy, ahead Santiago. Santiago layup at the rim, no good. Deep 3, swishes home, and a foul on Murphy as Poliuk gets his first points of the night and will go to the line to complete a 4-point play. Free throw no good. Rebound Santiago. And I think Mead will dribble out the final 22 seconds unless Pelzel gets an opportunity to score. Down to 10 seconds. Santiago will dribble it out and hand it to Hoffman. And a very efficient performance on both ends of the floor gets Mead back in the win column after a tough couple of weeks and sends Summit back across the mountains after a 35-point defeat. So once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight: Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. This broadcast was produced and directed by Don Gerton. Camera work by Tom Lewis and Tim Ellis. I'm Blaine Robinson saying good night from Mead High School, where once again Your Mead Mavericks defeat the visiting Summit Tigers by a final score of 59-24. We will be back on the air tomorrow at Erie High School for girls basketball. Mead at Erie. Have a good one. Good night.